GLHF? All right. GLHF Mage. Okay, here we are. This is the last round of the group stage for the 5D Chess World Championship. There are 4 groups. Top 2 in each group go to the final bracket. Mage and I are already decidedly top 2. I see that he's hovering E4, which is cute. But we are already top 2, so both of us will advance to the final bracket. This match is basically to decide seeding. Who gets the higher seed, who gets the lower seed going into the top 8, final elimination bracket. This format is the one where you have 5 variants to choose from, and then you strike down until you decide who plays, or what variant you're playing. We struck down in such a way that we ended up playing Defended Pawn, as you can see. So Defended Pawn, that was the variant of choice for Season 3 of the 5D Chess League, which we just came out of. And so a lot of people are familiar with it. I, of course, am just as unfamiliar with it as I was when I first started. I don't play this game outside of stream, and Defended Pawn hasn't been around long enough for me to have internalized any of the theory, but here we go. So GLHF to Mage. We're going to play 2 games, and technically, because we have the same score, if we go 1-1, there will be a tiebreaker to decide who ends up being top seed. So we'll figure that out. But for now, we're going to play the best move in 5D chess. Here's knight f6. So let's go. Okay. Now what do we do? I think we play this knight out, right? I think we played this knight out, right? I don't know. I don't remember. Okay, so this happens. So we're going to try to... All right, we're going to both Frappuccino here. I think this should be safe, if I recall correctly. Well, safe out of the opening at least. Like, no crazy, degenerate travels or anything as far as I'm aware. The only thing in this situation, I played against Crazy last week. Or maybe the week before, in the last round of these World Championship qualifiers. And I was able to abuse the fact that the e7 pawn here is undefended as soon as you move this bishop to Frappuccino. Obviously, Black's idea here is to castle ASAP. I don't know if my counter strategy to that is actually sound at all. But I guess we're going to find out. Mage probably is prepped. Mage is a big theory head. He enjoys digging through the lines. He enjoys finding the little diamond lines in the rough. So we'll see. As far as I'm aware, I don't want to flag out of the opening here. Amazingly. Okay. Queen over. So traveling to here is like a winning strategy for my opponent because like if he gets a queen here somehow, which maybe I don't know, bishop here, sack the bishop, something like that. If a queen gets to here on this board, or I suppose on this board, then king takes, forced only move, and then knight out is made, obviously. So we want to prevent that from happening. However, I think we probably want to castle here. We can castle here and then maybe push c5. Am I wrong about that? Like, what's the actual danger? We probably castle here, right? Do we castle? We probably castle. Moon first, sink later. Let's see. First move in regular chess hard. First move of 5D chess harder. First move of 5D chess variant impossible. Your brains are too massive. I don't know if it's a factor of if it's a matter of our brains being massive, or well, I mean, your brain can certainly be too massive for its own good, that's for sure. But like the fear is too great, Good old castling. I know. Who would have thought? If you had told me day one that castling was going to be good in 5D chess, well, maybe not day one, but day after that, would have absolutely blown my mind. Now, I need to do something that prevents my opponent from the only like weakness right now in my structure is this square on this turn. I can, of course, maybe like get a rook over and like Jurassic in such a way that this knight can recapture. Wow, the trade does happen. I think I want to do it with the pawn. Do I want to take with the pawn here? Because the queen going here and then traveling, I think, is the thing that is like the trickiness. I kind of like putting... I think that it's probably better to capture with the pawn here out of... like, just intuition-wise. However... I think taking with the bishop here kind of pins this knight. Here, then again, the place he's trying to travel to is actually further back than the place that I would be able to travel. Well, no, because if he moves... Yeah, no, it is. The place that he wants to travel his queen to is further back than the place that I want to travel my bishop to if he moves this knight. And then we have... Oh, no, sorry, it's defended pawn, so I can't actually do this because here in this line, he hasn't moved his... I was thinking of the move, or the match that I played last week against Crazy. So probably we take here. We need to prevent this, right? How do we prevent that? We can't... If we move here, does that prevent this from happening? Should we have played a preemptive move in order to... Oh, then again, what it does do is gives us the opportunity to... Like, if we do this... All right, let's do some math here. Queen here... moves to basically here on this board. Here on this board. Here on this board. And here on this board. So it's a turn too early, right? So whatever he does here, I think we probably take with the... We'd probably take with the pawn here. And then he can't pull his queen out here to travel that turn, so... Let's see, here's the place that he wants to travel to. Which is still possible if we push this pawn like this. So we need to do something else. Potentially we could play the knight out here, because then if he does queen, we do this with check and he has to open it up, and then he no longer has the travel on the correct turn, I believe. Is there a one-turn window or a two-turn window? It's a one-turn window. Although queen here maybe is spooky. Let's moon first, and let's sink subsequently. Is there anything spooky? I don't know. Bishop here might have also been a play, but I don't know. Intuition just tells me that I should do this. Weakness in my structure is this square on this turn. Things to say in 5D. Yeah, something like that. Ooh. What's going on there? Made out maybe? Or he's just interrogating the structure, I suppose. Sure is always a concern, but we'll push this. And we want to... Like, I want to prevent that travel from happening. The way that I've described it could happen. I only have to, like, as soon as I'm able to deflect the queen travel, that feels like it's probably okay. Okay, so he does do that. See, now the problem is if I do this, it's a free knight, right? But he can't travel this turn, right? He has to do something else. Yeah, he can't travel this turn, he has to travel next turn. And we see that.
And that's that. That's that, but it's not all by any means.
It's not like he can check us. We can provide a check here next turn. I guess, wow, does preventing that travel actually mandate that we sack a full piece? Because here, and then like, I mean, I'm happy to go here to check him so that he can't travel that turn. And then that will prevent him from traveling the next turn as well, right? Because the next turn will be here, and then the turn after... Yeah, the turn after he'll be here, and this doesn't seem worth. Although, actually, it might be worth for him. It's possible. Another possibility is setting this up for a Jurassic. Okay, wait, he can't travel this turn, so I don't want to set up the Jurassic this turn. So maybe I can actually push this. And then set up a Jurassic next turn based on what he does. Like Knight out here. Doesn't feel great. Moon first. We're down a lot of time. We need 60 chess where the game he played in other matches are important as well. That's funny. I really should have been here to doubt. Snooze, you lose. Neath. Talking pretty soon here. I mean, it's just our first game. We have black. You never know. I only got 10 points in. 10 points well spent. You snoozed? Well, whether you lose now has yet to be determined. I suppose the same goes for Neath. I don't know, it's an interesting game. I think we're better positionally. Like if we're not losing tactically, I think we're better positionally. Although it does maybe get hairy. I don't really know. This game is difficult. The nice thing about pushing this pawn is that he now only has like a turn or whatever to... Because he can't travel now, obviously, right? Takes... Now, what we want to do... It's an interesting question.
That's a telegraph message.
Yes. About 125 years ago, Samuel Morse invented the telegraph, a way to send code messages over an electric wire. The code was made by using different clicks for each letter of the alphabet. First message sent over 40 miles of wire was, "What has God wrought?" The telegraph was, and still is, one.
It's an interesting move. Now we can take this and it enables him to travel, right? That's obviously like the bait here. It's like, okay, do I want to enable this? The thing is that if he does this, it's how many turns in the past? Okay, so he does this, and then it's our turn. And then with our queen here, we will go here on this board. We obviously can't Jurassic if we take the knight because the knight is blocking the queen's path. So we'll go here on this board, which is what? D4, C3, B2 vacated just in time. A1. And that's the turn. Oh no, that's the turn after we move out. Right? It's like a turn to... Yeah, it's B1 here. Or sorry, Queen A1 here. So actually it doesn't show up on time. So, okay, so we can't take the rook and Jurassic. Now my question is... I think that what I want to do is set up a Jurassic. I think I want to set up a Jurassic. Well, okay, here, let's see. If I don't, like, in 2D terms, okay, if I set up a Jurassic, what, like here? Then, I don't know if that's dangerous for my king. It's very possible that it is. Especially if he, like, does something spooky. Okay, well, hold on. The other question is, where can my queen go just from where it is now, right? like next turn. So I'll do something. He'll travel, and then I'll go with this queen. Like if I capture with the pawn, for instance, which I don't love. It fixes my structure, but it kind of blocks my pieces. C7, D6, E5, F3. G2. So we'll play G2, Queen G2 here, which doesn't feel great. He does whatever, takes here or something, which just threatened mate, crucially. So actually, that's pretty bad for us, huh? So we'll want to sack our queen here. Then he'll set something up. Well, and then what we want to do is get this knight to capture the queen on the other board, or like where the travel's happening. Alternatively, we can... Where's the turn before I... So he's traveling to this board. Sorry, he's traveling to this board. So it's our turn here. We want to travel to this... the problem is, however we travel on this board, is bishop goes here. I guess we want to keep our... And then he gets a free... There's an issue. Unless we can find a counter sack. No, we can't. His pieces are all defending, right? So I think this is actually an issue. If we just take here, if we just take that knight, then the queen goes here. Hmm. We also get a travel. That knight is always going to be in the middle. I remind myself where my queen ends up. It's G2 the turn before, or see, he goes here. I can get my queen to G2 on this board, but that's a problem because he does this. Maybe that's the best way, I think. Hashtag encourage Samet. I appreciate it, Narik. I also don't want... Well, I mean, it doesn't really matter. I do want to take the free piece as well. I guess it's like sacking a queen for a queen, but we get... Sacking a queen for a queen, but we get... How many turns in the past is this? It's 1, 2, 3, 4. Jurassic. The Jurassic gets us here. Can do this. Maybe threatens sacking. Might be impossible. This is an issue. And again, we win if... We can't take this with the queen. Do we travel with the queen back to then, or do we... The other question is it better to keep this knight around? D8. He goes here. He goes here, it's our turn. If I go D8 here, Rook d8. He takes. It's his turn here, except I've got a rook here. Sorry, it's instead of my bishop's here, my rook's here. If he takes, oh, the rook on that square doesn't help me that much, but it's fine. I take with the, oh, my bishop is defending here though, so it's fine. He said nervously. Then I capture immediately the queen. So this rook is gone, and sorry, this knight is gone. Wow, wait, that sucks because this knight is gone and he takes here. Whatever, it's probably fine. And then he takes this immediately. I get it back though because oh, the castle. All right, I guess we go for this. Watch him just not do any of that shit. All right, we wasted like 10 minutes or something on that move. What else is new? It is the crucial move though. Now he just moves back. I think we're winning if he just moves back. So now he can't travel. Like, I think if that attack fizzles, then we win. Probably. Now, actually, that would be really good for us because we can somewhat expect it. Somewhat expected. But everything is really well defended, so I don't think that sack helps him much. Okay, he did do the travel. Okay. In this case, we can either do the travel now or I don't like the idea of pushing our king up because it gives him, on this timeline, avenues of, you know, a way to do like a quadrigonal mate or a triagonal mate if our king is up here. Because, you know, it's like e7 on this board, e6, a d6 on this board, c5 on this board, a queen there will like win him the game, something like that, you know. I want to be wary of that. So I think taking with the king, taking the queen immediately with the knight from our other timeline is the better defense than taking with the king here, allowing this and then doing that. So I think we want to go here. It undefend, whatever. We've got a knight here. Whatever. This is what we decided to do, so we're gonna do it. No sense wasting time now. We already wasted our time before. Double waste is too much waste even for us. We'll see. Spoilers in the chat. You guys know any modern sci-fi books that involve time travel? Either that or forget about the clock. The clock can just flag cement. Oh, I see. 8 more minutes until Super Cement is what was said. Yeah, something like that. Well, you know, 5 minutes now, but we'll see. I mean, I have no confidence in Super Cement coming out consistently. Just because it has every single time doesn't mean that it will continue to do so. I mean, I hope he will. But we'll see. Maybe Mage can break through. Maybe Mage is the chosen one. We'll find out one way or another. Not necessarily with time travel, but try Remembrance of Earth Past. It has past in the title. Oh, more spoilers in the chat. Taking here really does open us up, but what can you do? What can you do? We do have... Oh, he has an extra timeline too. I didn't consider that. Ooh, what we don't want to do is allow our opponent to like get here and then we take here and then he takes the rook here. But no, the nice thing is that we castle immediately, so then this rook can capture that bishop. Because, you know, the famous... Yeah, that of course that was going to happen. And then we do a little bit of this. And then that happens. Whoa. E4. What does it mean? I forgot my king castled on that. I know my king castled on that turn because that just said that, but I forgot the implication. Because our bishop here isn't on the... and then he does this here. Oh, we might be in trouble, lads. Okay. All right, we might have to think creatively here. Oh, that pawn is pushed, so we're never gonna. Oh, this might be mate. This might be mate for realsies. No, it's not, because if he checks here, then we take, and this isn't mate because we have a bishop there. Never mind. Okay, only legal move. Let's make our only legal move. My bad, my bad. My bad, my bad. Okay. Surprisingly chill soundtrack given the danger we're in. Haha, I'm in danger. That's how I feel right now. Oh, we did go to the end of our playlist. Let's make sure that, hold on. Well, let's check, sorry. Okay. The playlist that auto played after my copyright-free playlist, it turns out, is actually copyright-free, so that's good. Now I think the attack fizzles. I hope. Yeah, because it takes here, and then our knight takes. I mean, don't get me wrong, it looks really bad. It looks terrible. But, I don't know. We're up a queen, I don't know how much that means, but... you know, we'll try and figure something out. Yeah, I was afraid of this and then only move takes and then knight, but it doesn't work because there's a knight here. I think queen here is maybe doughy. Can we get a? This is tricky. This is tricky. I have to be really careful. I might be ripped anyway. Man, if this really doesn't work, if this isn't safe for me, I'm gonna have to think about how there's counterplay. I'm gonna have to really go into my mind palace, especially for game 2. I was afraid of this. This is like, I would rather play this than like the super cheesy turn 0 openings. In terms of like variant choice. But you know, there is like, there's dangerous stuff here. We haven't escaped from the degeneracy, I guess is my point. There's a lot of scary stuff that he can do here, especially I think like getting his queen along this diagonal or something. It is his turn here, which is actually really bad for us. It is very bad for us, especially given that he's got some access to like our back rank here. I'm gonna have to get creative about how I can defend this knight. Okay, that is this. So like forced only move here is captures unless I have a travel of some description. And it's unlikely that I can get anything anywhere that'll actually do. Here I can take, and then he can put this knight. Actually, he can't put that knight there. But he can put that knight here, or he can put that knight. Okay. Okay. This might be a mating line. There's like no way that I can get. Let's think. At least let me do this so that I can travel into the past, and then this pawn. Okay, this is it's 12 head strats, fam. Okay. My hope is that I can do this so that if he like goes and tries to do some mate over here, like with the knight here, then by making a new timeline, I can't go very far into the past, which is like concerning, but okay, that's what I thought he might do. This knight, this queen captures that knight. because of this gap that is here. And I was thinking I can go make a timeline for this queen on the new timeline to go through c7 and then d6 and then hit e5 here. But that hasn't worked. Now, this mates this king for sure, for sure. That queen isn't in time. And it's too far away for it to actually, like, I can't travel with it. Yeah, okay, this is what I was afraid of. I think actually this is mate here. I'm too late, right? Because this knight attacks this king here. I can't move that king. I can't attack this knight, obviously. And I can't, because I moved this pawn a turn too late. Not that I actually had any choice, because I absolutely had to capture this bishop that turn. I couldn't have moved anything else. I think it's actually probably GG, right? I can't run this king away. Anything that I do on this board, anything that I do on this board doesn't work because it checks the king there. My pieces can't really travel. Can we get a desperation? This gives us a turn. How many? Do we have 2 travels? We have 2 travels. Not that it's going to do us much good. This doesn't even set up for a travel. But I don't know. Okay, one saving grace is that e5. Oh, e5 isn't that okay, that's super unfortunate. This knight is on e5. Oh geez. Right, because that's how this happened. So actually I can't get to that e5 from this e5. Okay, I think that might be the final nail in the coffin for us. Yeah, obviously the queen and the bishop can't travel at all here. I think this is the only legal move, is like this one right here. And we don't have a legal move after this legal move, do we? Well, hold on. We can go... Oh, no, we can't. We can't go there. That sucks. I mean, yeah, there's kind of like no way. Because we can't travel after this anyway. Right? We can travel with the queen. Oh, no, I pushed this pawn a turn too late. I mean, I couldn't have pushed it any earlier, but you know what I mean. Yeah, certainly that's the only travel that we have. I mean, unless we do this, but then he can check our king, so it doesn't. He can check us on this board. So we can't move there with the king. And the queen's totally boxed in. Plus that wouldn't all, you know, it doesn't matter because that's the... It would be his turn, so okay, so our only legal move is this, and it loses immediately. Rip. Well, you know, that's how these games go. It sucks, but what are you gonna do? I mean, we didn't study defended pawn. Oh, that checks us. It mates us. Yeah. Nice find. So only legal move is to take here. But of course it's too late. I mean, we didn't have a travel option anyway. We couldn't have traveled any of our pieces. So it didn't matter, but GG. GG. Good game 1. All right, okay. This is game 2. All right, switch colors. GLHF to mage. Let's make this happen. Let's play c4. We'll try and play maybe. Well, our opponent's probably going to be ready for... Well, okay, if we play the same thing that our opponent played, then in some sense, it's like a win-win. Because we either learn how to defend against it. PJY Weeks is here for the first time. Just got this game. Dear God, my brain is going to hurt. Your brain is going to hurt, but it hurts so good. PJ Weeks. It's pretty great. It's a start to a brilliant journey that you've just engaged in. This is a tournament match for the 5D Chess World Championship, so we gotta be careful. C5, I think, this is probably winning for white. I don't know why. You play knight f3 first, and then why not? Knight f3 is the best move. World Championship games are the perfect time to experiment in the opening. Well, the thing is, we're already going into the final bracket, right? So, you know, it's whatever. It's whatever. I mean, seeding is seeding. That's fine. We're gonna, if we want to win the 5D Chess World Championships, we have to beat everyone in the bracket anyway. So to some extent, you know, doesn't matter if we have to play harder opponents first. I guess now we do this. Maybe Frappuccino. Or, you know, alternatively, if what you want to do is just rank as highly as possible, then you would take this game more seriously. I mean, it does prevent the diagonal shenanigans from happening. By the way, what's the tie-breaking situation? I don't know, actually. Is Bankuchen still here? From Agent Smet? Yeah, if I win this game, what's the tie-break? How do it work? Who gets what color, what variant, etc.? Wow. Really? Huh. Here, and then here, and then don't we ruin his structure? Here, and then maybe queen over? Or something crazy? I don't know. I'm gonna moon first. I don't know what he's going for. Maybe he's gonna do this, and we sack here. Because here he has to open up one of his something. I don't really know what's happening. This might be like a way to trap my queen, actually. I should be careful. If Smet wins now, every tiebreak is the same. When they play, no, that's not, so no, because we'll both be exactly the same in score and in head-to-head, so there will have to be a tiebreak. Counter travel, I suggested, still allows you to immediately recapture the enemy queen with a knight, so the game should continue fairly equally. That feels pretty bad. But I think as the black player in that, on 0L, you're probably better, if I had to guess. I think, I'm not sure, don't quote me on that. I think you're like a little bit more developed, your board's a little bit more open. Oh, then again, the C pawn won't have, well, I don't know. I don't know. Oh, they play a short clock defended pawn with random colors. Ah, okay. That's the tiebreak. Short clock, random color, defended pawn. This is interesting here. Maybe like a queen up to defend the knight or something. You can play bishop out, maybe. Kick the queen. Like queen up here. Then what do we do? If the queen goes up here? I don't really know. Maybe we play like a queen out here. Yeah, this makes me slightly nervous because it looks like it kind of boxes like my queen. I probably have to be careful. But I mean, he has to Frappuccino his bishop to like make that possible. And if we sack into this knight, then he can't. He can't do like annoying things like, you know, bishop out and then bishop e4 to sort of hit and box out our queen, because he won't have a knight. So I don't know. I suspect that this position, again, I don't know the theory. Not that there's a ton of theory, but like I haven't played a lot or explored too much. I suspect that this position is advantageous for white. That's my guess. We are up in time here, which is almost worse for us. We're up about, well, coming up on 3 minutes on the clock. It's a good spot to be in. Hard to complain. This tension with the pawns is weird. I don't know who benefits more. Why on earth is is he telling me that this is a bad move? He's telling me, he is declaring that this is a bad move. What could I possibly be missing? I mean, it's a free piece if he doesn't take. Then that's scary for obvious reasons, right? I guess then he covers it up with the knight. Then we... Whatever, we just do this. If it's bad, it's bad. I don't care. This is a huge weakness now. Come on, dog. Is this real? Kind of like this. Okay, he's got to block this. He's got to block this diagonal, right? Diagonal meaning file. You know, time diagonal, space time diagonal. He can block this square this turn with this knight move. If I play this queen move, then he has to do something that isn't that move. Come on, man. Or maybe we can bait him into... Maybe we can do this. Because if he takes, then... I don't know, what, is this mate then after that? Or something? Like if he does... So here, this is the first turn this is open. Here takes, this is open. So we do this. Oh, then he's got like another turn to do something. Because then he blocks with something. And then we... I feel like I'm being flagged by the fact that my opponent's position is like incredibly unsafe. Okay, maybe the idea, because this pawn, maybe we do this and our opponent does like queen out or something, right? So if we do this, we can force our opponent. Okay, if we do this, then our opponent has to block. The only way that he can block that shuts off the diagonal is with this knight move. This knight move. So we force a queen trade here. Maybe if we do this. But if we do this and he does this. Like if we do this and he does this, then queen takes here must be fucking terrifying, right? If we do this and he does this. That doesn't work because we take it with a knight. I guess we'll just do this. I don't know. I feel like I'm at my wit's end. Okay, obviously you can't do this because we take with the knight. Oh, that's obvious. That's obvious. What if he hangs his queen? Yeah, I know. He's checking. He's checking. He's checking something. I'm not sure what he's checking, but he's checking something. If he does this, what do we do? Pawn up 2 squares? Or no, that's not the right time for that. He's saying that this is good. He's saying that this is good for black. He's saying... What do you mean he's checking something, Bonk? That is clearly the accurate move. He's saying that this is good. He's saying this is good. Okay, let's just give our opponent the benefit of the doubt here. Here, and then bishop up. And then maybe our queen gets trapped. Maybe that's the issue here. So here, and then bishop up. And I mean, we can't take because the... Honestly, maybe we can take. I don't know. It's possible that we can take. Because then knight goes back, but then he still needs to cover this, right? He can do it with the queen. That doesn't seem good. He can't do it with the... And then we like push this pawn like a few turns after that or something. This square doesn't allow us to make... Okay. Here, bishop up. Check. Forced only move. Check. I don't know. We only have a bishop. Is it possible this is safe? What's defended? Right now, this is undefended on this board, right? Or maybe check? So, well, this isn't check, but this bishop up. This bishop up. I guess I want to take here because otherwise the bishop can... If I take here and he takes... That's probably not good. Well, then takes... But no, he doesn't have to cover the triagonal because I don't have a queen in that line. Maybe we put our knight here. Maybe we put our knight here. If he takes, we take here. And he can't do this because the knight's not there anymore. If we go here and he goes with his bishop out, then we can take this. And I don't think we have anything after he fixes his structure, probably. I don't know. If we do this and he takes here, then we take the rook, and that's got to be really good. Because then the bishop is... I can't believe we're flagging in a position where our opponent is asserting that it's fine if we put our queen on f6. Maybe it's mind game. Maybe he just knows that I'm going to flag in this position. Here and then bishop. Then what? Queen here? I guess we do have a travel coming up. Then again, we defend f2. So it can't be bad, even if it's not good. Takes here. Push. Spoilers in the chat. I like this move. It's classy. Is it classy? It also removes the defender. Yeah, but our knight's gone. Dude. I spent like 6 minutes on this move. Ryan's advice hasn't been good. Today. Of see a free piece, take a free piece. Okay, I'm making an executive decision. I think that this, historically speaking, much more often than the other way around, seeing the boogeyman in my opponent's moves is... Andre seems to be happy that I did this. He is a doubter, though, so maybe that means it's bad. But I guess it's ambiguous, so it doesn't help me to know that Andre's happy. Oh, wow, he didn't do that. Really? Well, this didn't go the way I thought it would. Excuse me? Ma'am? Sir? Now I'm confusion. I don't know what's happening. Ryan's advice hasn't been good. Fiend value. High confusion, I'm dead. I'd dad, rather. Maybe Mage is playing Osu. No, what I was saying was, like, I back myself into these corners where I see all of these crazy 5D threats that may or may not actually pan out. But for the most part, it's not real. Like, purely statistically speaking, I'm still not sure if there's a way that, you know, because I thought that we were safe like the previous game, you know? I thought, okay, I want to make Mage prove to me that that's actually bad. Then again, well, in that case, I don't know. I kind of saw that he had threats and they were concrete. They were more concrete than they are here. Really, I'm just upset that I wasted so much time. I wanted to play. I thought, oh, well, if he takes here, then I just get to play Queen takes F6. And then 6 minutes later, I was like, So I don't really know. I mean, I guess if Bishop up... Bishop up, then we must take with the Queen. Force him to open this up. Alright, now we gotta put our 5D money where our 5D mouth is. This does set us up for a fantastic travel. Fuck. Do we pull the Queen back or do we take? If we could get this knight to a spot where... Because this is forced to only move king. But then I can't go like knight here and then knight back to the spot where that doesn't work that way. Ah, fuck me. Okay, so when I was thinking about how do I respond to this, I had kind of three moves that I was thinking of. Sack queen into bishop, force the opening of this diagonal. Maybe you can castle. I don't really know. It was queen takes f7, which then maybe like queen takes f7, only legal move, and then like a knight check, and then it's probably not good. Okay, queen takes f7. Ah, wait, double check. This is a move. I don't think it's good. Hey, these are all moves. I didn't even notice. Wonder if these are any good. Yeah, these all kind of look spooky. Okay, what was I thinking? Right. Okay, my idea was... Wait, that's hardmate, right? Okay. Queen takes f7. King takes f7, forced only move. And then knight to here on this board, checking the king on this timeline with both this queen and this knight. That's hardmate, right? Right? That's hardmate, right? which is awesome, by the way. But neither of these pieces are, yeah. That's fucking dope. That's fucking dope. Cement does calculation in advance for move X. Opponent does move X. Cement. Yeah. This is fucking sick. That's Hardmate. Check that shit out, Ty. Oh god, I'm so embarrassed. I bet chat's been screaming this from like when I had 16 minutes on the clock. It was Hardmate this whole time, dog. I'm not in very good form today. I do feel Andre says yes. Okay, I guess I am assuming that I mean Hardmate's fucking hard to get out. The only way that you can win is by mating earlier, and that's realistic. That's not going to happen, is it? So I guess Andre's earlier yes was a triumphant yes that I did the right thing by taking on F6. Rather than his like doubters yes for me blundering essentially. Wow, white OPOP. That's a cool mate. That's a cool mate. It's a very cool mate. Very stylish. That's awesome. Yeah, he can't even do anything. All he can do is win. Right? Here we take with the rook, probably. Okay, now our only job is to not lose the game. Here we take with the rook. Right? Oh, jeez. Yeah, we take with the rook because it does a better job of... Because this knight is important to defend again. Yeah. Just have another timeline. As do we. As do we. Let's just take here. We can get it to safety. Or if he takes, then he no longer has queens, which feels pretty fucking good. I'm no doubter, I just donated to believers. Fun fact, it is impossible for play to continue past the boards of a hardmate. True. Very true. That's what makes it hardmate. The more you know. Made in one incoming mage. That's good. That's a great emote. Ah, jeez. Tournament play is always so stressful. Man, if Mage can't somehow pull this around, we gotta play a tie break. And it comes down to random colors. I mean, at least we can, you know, go home wrong, false. Is that wrong, false? Hardmate? Isn't that the definition of hardmate? At least if we bring it to like, you know, that we can always blame, oh no, we rolled the wrong color. Unless we roll white and lose. So I can just play on the main timeline. Then Mage can continue to. No, because he has to now pass the turn to me, right? Like, in order to pass the turn to the opponent, you must play a move in the present. So you have to pass the, like, they're not actually real, right? Because you can't, like, the present cannot pass the, you know, the present cannot go past this point, I think is what was meant. When it's your turn, you can continue past the hardmate. Yeah, but I mean, if you think about it that way, then the game has already continued past the hardmate, because the hardmate happens in the past of something, you know? No, I think that it's unambiguous what Narik meant. I'm gonna claim that's invalid. That's an invalid actually. I respect the attempt though. Gonna roll as lawyer as much as I want. Oh, you're certainly welcome to. Whoa. Do you just take this? What's the safest play? Just take this, or do we activate our queen? Maybe threaten M1. Hola. Laura's gonna try to coax her cat out of my bed sheets again. See free piece, take free piece? Or threaten M1. Or, you know, M2, I guess. Because we sack, takes, and then we travel. Right? Wait, do we have a travel? We do. Probably just take. It's like his only developed piece, right? I think we're just going to go. You know what? The prior advice of, you know, seeing the free piece, taking the free piece, I think was apt. It seems like it led us to the right place. Maybe we just see this again. I do really want to play Queen F5 here. But the fact of the matter is, it's his only developed piece. There's the kitty. Hey, kitty. Bye. Kitty's name is Gilbert. He's a good boy. Like, this just shuts down any... Like, where's he going to travel to now? Like, if he had any other pieces active, then I might be like, okay, well, this... But there's just no... cat. Yeah. Nathaniel, I don't know if you were here earlier, but we did a cat. I took my GoPro under my bed sheets where the cat was hiding. We said hello. It was cute, not gonna lie. We can still set up this hardmate, which is cute. Not gonna lie. And it really restricts like any of his pieces doing anything. Yeah, I mean, come on. We got this. Might have all been a bait this entire time. Maybe Mage was just trying to flag me by offering by offering me a choice that looked obvious. You know? I don't really know what else he could have done. Oh, here, can we actually, like, check? We can check his king here. This checks his king, right? Sorry, where's the... King is there. This checks his king, doesn't it? Oh, no, we would have had to do it last turn. It doesn't check his king quite yet. Let's just take this queen. See the trade, take the trade. Oh, we check his... Not this turn, but the next turn? With the... Oh, no, our knight move doesn't... Our knight move doesn't work. What can you possibly do with a knight? Nothing. So let's just take it. Right? There's just no way. Let's just take the queen. Let's just take the only piece that can possibly do anything. So if you bonk cloud before end of game, you win a gold star. Ooh. This I respect. I can't bonk cloud. Sag. Alright. Well played. Well, maybe we'll do this one. Slightly more stylish. There. Alright, GG. Gopium. GG, mage. Wow. Now we gotta play a tiebreak now. Short clock defended upon random color. Doesn't feel great. Alright, here we go. Here we go. GLHF to mage. Let's get this party started. Let's make it happen. Let's go, let's go, let's go. This is the tiebreak. This is to decide. This is to decide who will get first seed out of our group in the final bracket of the 5D Chess World Championship. We're gonna play knight f6 because it's the best move. I think we're going to play similarly, and then we're going to take the advice of playing like a6, queen a7 on the crucial, you know, on the crucial turn. Ooh, that's scary. I think I pushed this pawn to prevent this from happening. I don't want him to place pressure on this knight with this knight, I think. I'm scared of this. I'm going off-piste here, but we'll see. I'm a little scared of this. I mean, it's happened. Listen. It's fast time controls, right? This is just the way of the world. The nice part of this actually is that now we can get our queen out to block if his queen tries to, you know, get up to anything. Did we just castle without issue? If so, we're pretty chuffed about that. Now this I see as a target. Moon first. Moon first. Here I feel good doing this as well. If this happens or something like that. Okay, we're ahead in time. Just relax. Moon first, sink later. Moon first, sink later. I mean, if just purely theoretically, I think we're probably better here. Because we're threatening, okay, if he does this. No, then I push here and then I do this. So we have oh no, we don't have a win. Because his queen has defended that square for the whole game. Oh, never mind. Oh, we might actually go to an endgame here. Imagine. I think we feel good about taking here, maybe. Takes, boom, boom. Takes, boom. No, takes, moon first. Moon first. Ooh. No, it doesn't work. Okay. Moon first. Skewer the pawn. It's undefended. It's undefended. Or maybe. Then what? Takes. It's tricky. It's here and then. Is he threatening? This maybe. This takes for fine. Up in time. Can go to here on this board. Check. Check. Doesn't work. Queen there. We're gonna have to moon first. We're just gonna have to moon first. It's as simple as that. I mean, if he's got game-winning tactics here, he's got game-winning tactics here. There's not much to be said. Is it good if we trade? No, I think we push. I think we probably push this pawn. Well, okay, what square is that defending? This square, so I don't want him to be able to get back over there. Maybe we can defend. Maybe, then again, trade here and then queen up here. Well, okay, can we trade here? No, because he's got a bishop if he trades. Oh shit, that's bad, okay. Bishop up, trades, no good. Push. Bishop back. Bishop up It's no good. Push trades. I don't want to trade there. It's good or bad? Push over. Not great. Oh. Fantastic. There. Maybe we can get over here and then there, something like that. Yeah, let's moon here. Lost a lot of time there, but there was some spicy stuff where, like, takes, trade, takes, and then his bishop travels onto our queen and then gets like a takes in the past. Feels pretty bad. And I need a way to activate the rook, and I can't do that with the queen there, and so I just thought this was the best way to develop our queen. We can always swing it over as well, over to here, and then maybe, like, you know, can't sack it right now with that knight there, but you never know. Maybe someday. This remains undefended. I mean, there isn't like a way that we can... Woof! There's a kitty right here. Hey, kitty, now's not the time, but I love you. I love what you've done for me, kitty. Is this likely to play? I do want to moon first. It looks dicey. It looks dicey, but at least we eye this up now. He's got to do something about that. This knight is now uber pinned. It was pinned before for a free pawn, but now it's like actually pinned for realsies. So that feels pretty good. Actually, pushing this might have been good there. Well, then takes here. Oh no, because then takes here, if takes here, then... Takes. That thing's pinned as well, and we can get our... Let's try this one. I'm hesitant, but we need to move first. We simply do. No ifs, ands, or buts. That queen actually being gone gives us a lot of leeway. We still have ideas now. If this capture happens here, then we have ideas of bringing our queen over. Nothing is super decisive, I don't think, but it's an interesting proposition. I want to try for this. He hasn't moved the... Sorry. We have to think quickly. Oh, and then the... So it's not great for us, huh? Takes. It's not good. Not confident about this, but I need to moon. I want to keep my time advantage. Not super confident with that, but maybe we push this pawn. Maybe we kick this knight and then get the... I don't want to trade in this position. My pieces feel better. I have to be really careful. He's got initiative. I don't think he has good travels. Couldn't have traveled there. Our pawn chain is better right now. This also gives our queen more flight squares. Let's do this for now. I think it's good for us if he does this, probably. I had to guess. Maybe? Oh, no, maybe I should have done... Oh well, too late. It's here. Yeah, maybe I'm not so in love with what I've done. Yeah. I want to encourage this trade, which I can then go back and do the counter trade with my... Oh no, I need to be the one doing the trading for that to be possible. Shit. Wow. Oh well. Hold on. Captures, takes, captures. takes. I double my pawns. This was a mistake. Eindhoven. I think I blundered. But that's fine. Pushing here, taking here, going there, taking there is bad. He has, though, opened this up. No, I don't like the queen back move. I probably should have traded so that I could... Ooh. It's an interesting plan he's got there. Cover most passive queen of all time. Well, this allows us to push this. Oh, but now, like, taking here is an issue, maybe, because then takes and then travels. Oh, yeah. No, I gave up too much ground. This is really bad. Yeah, this is not bueno. Although this still actually could prove really annoying for him. Especially if we go, like, over here. Oh, then he traps. Well, no, I've got the knight here. Fuck. This isn't good. I think I gave up my queen positioning. I had good queen positioning. I'm looking at this long diagonal now and sort of, you know, thinking. Taking this pawn will be good. Okay, how do we improve our position if he like blocks? If he does something drastic, then, you know, we'll just have to answer it in the best way that we can. Yeah, okay, well, so what he can do here is actually take here, and then if I take here, then he can take here, and then I'll take here, and then he can travel like 2 or 3 turns with the bishop, and then this knight will be checking me, and then I'm in a bit of hot water. Then I'll have to Jurassic. It's difficult to get a piece that can capture his piece there. It's not... Actually, does that mean that I should... Whoa. Just take this then. Oh. Just take... I guess we take this. Because otherwise he can't... There's just... He can just take that with the... No, we'll do it. I mean, listen, desperate times. He can't go 2 turns in the past here, but he can do like this 1 turn in the past, but then we take, and then this isn't mate with the queen he's got with the... And we've got the knight here, so... no, I gave up way too much ground in the ML game there. I shouldn't have let my queen... I shouldn't have let him kick my queen around the way that I did. I think accepting one of those trades with the queen and then getting like a bishop travel onto the queen was the winning play. I mean, I still got this pawn, but I mean, it's too little too late, isn't it? Look. Alright, this bishop's just totally out of the game right now. Even if it can come in like this. I mean, still, it's possible that... Oh no, how many turns in the past? Oh, really? Is that really it? That is play? This must not be great. It's panic. It didn't seem very good. Now we evaluate. Okay. Where on earth can it go? Goes there. Takes. Or we set up a counter travel. Which is also... Well, if takes there, takes boom is bad, then this is defended, takes, boom is bad, this is takes, boom, it's bad. And is there any way that I can get my... Is that that's my king side, right? So I can also Jurassic to, for example, but then if I don't Jurassic, he can take this in the past, 1 turn, it takes itself. Or set up the Jurassic this turn. Which is probably decent as well. And again, the Jurassic is D8, right? Which doesn't seem like a great move otherwise, so I don't know. Here. Yeah, there's no. I put my queen in a terrible spot where I can't actually threaten any trials of my own. It's really bad. I always give up this travel. I have to think about this. Maybe I do this. Maybe I just do this. I gotta make him prove it, right? And I need to not give him an extra turn until, for example, deny. Shit. That seems crazy. Okay, so he does it. I need to tell him, listen. Oh, I understand. Okay, the idea is maybe like queen move here. Okay, so this is like only legal move unless I want a Jurassic and I don't have a fantastic Jurassic, so I'm just going to take it. But then if he takes here with the queen, then it's my move. I can't yet get there. Take. But then maybe I can take here. No, I don't know. Only to go move, right? Bishop can go here. He doesn't have checks that he can give, but he can take my queen. I need this to be. I don't have any other legal moves, so I guess I just have to do this. Oh, I could wait. No, this checks in the past on the other timeline, so I just have to do this right now. Right? Okay, so that's a problem now. Have to take that. No, he can't. Oh, he can check me here. Oh, fuck. This mates, yeah, this checks my king in other places too, and it's one turn to. If I take here, and my bishop's always there, so I can't. No, I do have a knight here. I can't. Oh no, I can't travel from that board. Fuck, I forgot. Can't set up a decent recapture. It has to be with a knight, and I can't get a knight anywhere near. Then we'll give him an extra queen as well, which feels pretty bad. Can I capture it there? There. He's got a queen there at all times. So then I take with this, then it becomes hardmate. There's no way for me to. I mean, I guess let's just take it. This is hardmate-ish, I think, right? Yeah, that's hardmate. There's no way for him to. I mean, arguably, I should have done the thing that doesn't put me in hardmate, but you know, it is what it is. This is illegal because yeah. So I've got something. I can't take the thing that's checking me in the present with my king, and I'm being checked in the past, so I have to take this thing. So this is hardmate. Okay, I guess technically the safer play was to. I mean, I can't beat him before all of this happens, right? So. The sounder play was definitely to travel first. But it's too late. It's too late for that. Although, no. This bishop moves out of the way, but there's nothing in the... Yeah, He's got to take that, right? And there's like no possible way that I can capture here in a way that helps, is there? Captures here isn't good. Captures. I mean, I guess we'll just play a legal move just so that we can. Up there. This is closed, so now we can open that. Certainly we could have actually captured this. Maybe that would have been a better move. They can't check us from there. All right, well, we flagged. Anyway, okay. Well, that's GG. Oh man. No, I think that we were in a much better position. I think that I got into my own head for where, like, the parts of the game where I was ahead on the clock. I thought, okay, it's more important that I maintain my time advantage than thinking too hard about what I do. I think that this was bad. I think that this was really bad. I think that Queen... I think that going for this trade... Let me think. I think that going for this trade was good. Alternatively, I think that Queen H5 here was good. I think that I was in a much better position here. Here, I believe. I think that, well, maybe the turn before. Queen H5 here also looks good, to be honest. I think that Queen H5 was probably what I should have played instead of so like desperately shuffling my queen around. Well, maybe trading away the knight for the bishop was fine. No, then again, yeah, probably trading that knight for the bishop is better than whatever else. Because then I have, yeah, no, definitely. I'm disappointed by mostly Queen E6 here. I think it was really bad. We didn't even get into Super Cement territory. That was my problem, is I paid too much attention to having more time, when in actuality, having less time is my win condition anyway. But that was it. GG. GG to Mage. I mean, you know, we rolled white, or we rolled black. Expectations were low. Even though that has nothing to do with it. I think actually we were in a better spot until we gave away the game, but